So this is just like the Glencairn glass, and then the shape of this is good. When it has a base on it, you can kind of hold it and makes it easier to sniff, and you don't feel like it's going to slip out of your hand at all. But also the shape of it is supposed to focus the aroma up into your nose. That's kind of the idea behind it. So you should have a few of these around.
And what do you call it? A snifter?
It's a Glencairn glass.
A Glencairn. What's a snifter then?
Glencairn.
Did I make that word up?
No, brandy snifter would be a larger one.
Ah, okay, but still sort of that shape?
Still that shape, yeah.
Okay.
But the brandy one, you want to kind of like warm it up because that helps the alcohol.
Oh, but you don't want to warm whiskeys.
I don't think so.
Okay.
You can. Again, if you're whiskey, you do what you want.
Unless that's Coke.
Right. Well, no, even your own whiskey, you can do that. But if you're going to do it with expensive whiskey, just send the expensive whiskey to me and I'll send you a banknote and you can do the Coke with that.
Yeah, hey, that's a whole exchange service.
Right?
They can look cool buying the whiskey in front of their friends, have the bottle, put it in a Nalgene and send it to you.
So it's a very wide neck, so you need the very wide pour. Half ounce is great because, 2 of them is an ounce, and so you can kind of track how much you're having over the
Half ounce is plenty.
Yeah, good. Yeah. It's good. So, Aberlour.
Do you fucking love it?
I fucking love it.
Oh my god.
This is the Abuna, which is a special bottling they make. This is cask strength. This is 60.3%.
This isn't a DH thing.
Yeah, Abuna.
Abuna.
Yeah, so this is like what the Gaelics do. It's like you're like Abuna. Okay, how is the DH? Batch number 60. If you're looking for them, they found when they were doing refurbishing of the Aberlour distillery. The legend is they found a bottle in the wall, and this is them trying to recreate the taste of that bottle. Now,
this is a made-up legend. They were like, let's make up a story that'll sell more.
It's like the cask of Amontadillo, like
the Holy Grail.
Except for that, they would have found a person in the wall if that was the case. But this is why I love
whiskey inside the corpse.
Right. Yeah. But the whiskey
when I
inside
die,
the corpse.
I want to be embalmed with whiskey. No, that's for you.
That's for me. Yeah.
I was gonna say this is one of the reasons why I love drinking with Andrew, because it's like, yeah, I love Scotch, but like hearing the story of like how it came about before tasting it, like it adds more to it, Like
yeah. Speaking of, we interrupted his story. Go on.
That was it. They found it and they tried to recreate it. I find a lot of notes of new make spirit in here, and new make spirit is basically what it tastes like coming right out of the stills.
What'd you call it? A
new make spirit.
New make, like a new make.
It's new make, yeah. So it's not whiskey yet. It has to be 3 years in oak. 3 years in a day in oak before it becomes whiskey, so it's new make spirit, and it's got kind of a fresh, bright, but almost like sour bits to it. We'll see if we can get some new make spirit and actually try that directly next time. There's a few distilleries that make some available.
So how long did this spend in the cask?
Okay. This does not say. This is a no age statement. So they're saying this is just so good you don't have to care.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't ask questions.
Yeah, don't ask questions, because you're going to have it and you're going to go, oh yeah, I don't care how old that is. And that's what they're really trying to do with the no age statement, is they're trying to make you go, is the whiskey any good or not? That's what you should judge it on. And these guys have got a great reputation. Even the non-Abuna stuff that they have, like I think they have a 10-year-old and a 12, and just the Aberlour, just try it out. Go to a bar and try it out. It's definitely worth it. I don't know if they have bad products.
It is the same amount, but it looks different in the different glasses.
Right, because the Glencairn ones have a little pocket at the bottom that's taking up some of that volume, whereas this is just like flat on the bottom. And this is from Ardnahoe, which is the newest distillery on Islay that's just opened. Jim McEwen is Scotch legend, and he's opening a new distillery, one of the first new distilleries.
Have you been there, Andrew?
I have indeed, and it is the prettiest still room you will ever see.
How many whiskey-specific trips do you take in a year?
Just the one.
One a year?
One a year.
That's
for several weeks.
Yeah. That seems like what a true connoisseur should do.
You got to go see the people that make the thing that you love so much, and talk to them, and find out that they're wonderful people, and
learn their secrets.
You know what? You should plan that trip for September, and then it could come with you.
Oh.
No, it's not.
It's already in May. I've already got the flight booked.
Can you come in September?
Because I'm going to be
Are you free?
D&D in a castle is in September. So.
Oh, I see.
Oh, that's the thing. They're all so different.
This is also from an Oloroso sherry cask. It was matured in that.
It's definitely 60 is much stronger than 49.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well,
Math is fun.
It just hit my nose real hard.
Oh, but that is...
Okay, but it is it's fruity. It's fruity.
yeah, it's fruity in a more complex way than like.
Yeah,
It's
like a strawberry, like a berry instead of like a melon.
I feel like it's like a cornucopia of fruits. Like I
Yeah.
see like there's an orange and some berries and like a bunch of different, you know.
Oh, yeah,
not a
it's orangey.
fruit cake, but a bread with some fruits baked into it.
Yeah.
Bread
Some
pudding.
cherries and...
Yeah, cherries. Oh, definitely cherry.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I think of like a higher concentration red fruit. Yeah, cherry for sure. Mmm. Mmm. I get sweet cherries right away.
Boom.
That is beautiful.
There's a tartness, yeah,
Oh
for
my
sure.
god. I see why you have this passion for Aberlour.
It just... Aberlour.
Wow.
We used to say it rhymes with Matt Lauer, but we don't want to say that anymore because of Matt Lauer.
Yeah, the rape stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have to pick a different one. Flower. That's a good one.
Aberflower.
It rhymes with hat tower.
There you
Oh,
go.
nailed it.
Thank you.
Because everyone knows what a hat tower is.
Well, there. I think it was a Dr. Seuss book.
Yeah.
How did that one go?
Yeah, what's the line of that? How'd it go?
Jeremy Biggins had all the hats, and he came to the tower and stacked more hats.
He tried the stairs, but he couldn't get up. Too fast.
Bartholomew Higgins.
That's an actual one though.
Yeah, and he wears a lot of hats.
And every time you take a hat off, there's another one underneath it.
Yeah.
Well, the hat tower.
We might be getting slightly tipsy.
I don't see it.
Oh God. Okay.
Oh.
See, but
This
I
is
mean,
It's the
fantastic.
variety.
This
It's
is
so simple. It's like 3 ingredients plus an oak cask and thyme, and this is what comes out. Like that is different than that.
This is gonna sound like
Time.
I love the scotch that I'm with every time, but this is my favorite one so far.
This might be my favorite. This and the
Wow.
BenRiach?
BenRiach.
Rake. Like a rake. Like a rake.
I think. Correct.
A rake. Right?
Correct him in the comments.
Everybody loves being corrected.
You know, Andrew, thank you.
Oh. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's like,
Cherries all the way.
but at the end there's like a grape.
Grape.
Grape juice. A real dark grape. A kind of like sour sweetness from a grape.
Blackberries.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe that's it. That's better.
What about pomegranate?
Okay.
Maybe. Yeah.
Now, definitely feeling the
Definitely
tingling all
grapey,
over, but
though.
because of the higher alcohol content, but it doesn't have the same. The BenRiach had that silky finish, that syrupy finish, and this it's just the sweet fruity notes are hitting the tip of your tongue more than the strength of the alcohol.
This is
But
like
in the finish, the side of the tongue, I find that the alcohol is over there doing something.
I feel it down here.
I feel it in this part of my face where I don't feel anything.
this is like, to me, it reminds me of Falstaff from you know,
Oh.
it's like my drunken friend at the bar, like, hey, have some more, like, you know, like have another butt of wine, you know, that sort of.
One more sherry butts.
Yeah, it's funny because there is the sherry and also the cherry are both in here. Is this
The sherry and
is
the
this from
cherry.
Sherry Cast?
This is a sherry cask.
Yeah.
And now we coffee.
Oloroso sherry cask.
That's a different podcast, the coffee podcast.
It's the afternoon,
there must
Becca.
be one.
Get it together.
Oh,
Wow.
so good.
Again, like I said, like the batch 40 to 50s were great. There's nothing wrong with this.
Yeah.
So I try and get
So
a batch.
you
of
liked
every
the
now.
batch in the 50s even better.
Yeah, I think it was 45 or something, 46, something like that. But I mean, it's really hard to go wrong.
Aberlour.
Aberlour. Yeah.
Aberlour.
Like the hat tower.
What time is
Aberlour,
it? It's
like a hot tower.
Aberlour.
Get out.
What hour is it? It's Aberlour hour. Come on.
Oh, it's the Aberlour.
Come on, Andrew.
It's the Aberlour.
Come on.
Like the witching hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's the Aberlour.
Aberlour.
I kind of like that.
I think
He
that's...
went from telling me to get out to saying I kind of like
No,
it.
it's because I
That's
said
when
it.
Becca said it. I was like, yeah, all right, I'll accept that. She's a
She
guest.
makes everything sound charming.
She's a guest.
I
Oh,
don't.
yes.
She is. She's a charming person.
Go on.
No, go on.
That's why I wanted her to be on the show. This is my favorite part of the show, though, I think. I mean,
Of the show that you've done so many
even though this
times.
is-
Okay, I know
oh,
I say this
this
every
is the first-
episode, but this is my favorite
This is my
episode.
favorite part, because we're all, like, we've had a few whiskeys, and now it's like,
That's
it's
fun.
the funnest part,
Yeah.
Now we dance party.
You can't not feel good at this point, right?
I feel too good. That's why I'm holding the coffee cup.
Yeah.
So this was a day in Spey. That was what this episode was titled.
And is still titled.
And it's still
I
titled.
hope.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for this day in Spey.
Well, thank you for coming. It's
Did we do all the things that the podcast needs to do?
I don't know.
I keep saying podcast. It's clearly a video.
We can also put it, we'll do an audio as well. We can
We
do
could.
both. Yeah, I mean, sure.
Everyone will see
Yeah.
this decision process.
Yeah, but when we talked about all the supers and all the things to look for, if you're listening to this now,
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome. You'll have to go online and watch it now.
Do we have a website yet?
We do.
Okay, good. then go to the website.
Oh, I
Yeah,
already.
I'll put the address down here.
Or if you're listening, it'll be connected
the comments.
To, yeah.
I registered a dayinspay.com. You can buy it from me. From the cost of an Aberlour.
Damn it!
Wow.
Wow.
It's a real thing. I hate when people do that.
I am not up on this game like Becca is. That's terrible.
But you know what's not terrible?
The whiskey?
Whiskey. Wow. You know what? Maybe you guys can say it with me, what I'm about to say. It's a revelation I've just had about my feelings.
Oh.
I fucking love whiskey! I will be a better whiskey drinker from henceforth.
You got to come to one of the tastings.
Oh, that's a meme. I will be a better whiskey drinker. henceforth.
I solemnly vow to be a better whiskey drinker henceforth.
Amen. Namaste. So, the end?
Yeah, I'll probably cut it around there.
Yeah.